about selective precipitation of ions. What is this selective precipitation of ions? The selective precipitation is talking about that this ion will precipitate over the other ion in a solution, okay, when a precipitating agent is being added. Now, what is the key factor that determines selective precipitation of ions in a solution? It is based on the Ksp value. Now, the precipitation of ion, the selective precipitation of ions is based on the difference in the Ksp values of the salts. Now, if I have two ions mixed together, two salts mixed together, okay, and each of those salts have its own solubility product, okay. If I introduce a precipitating agent inside that solution, the salt that will precipitate, or the ions that will precipitate from that compound, is dependent on the Ksp value. The lower the Ksp value, the smaller the Ksp value, that's the solubility product constant value, the more it can precipitate out. So if I have a solution containing silver chloride and silver iodide, and I introduce a precipitating agent. Now look at this Ksp. The Ksp for silver iodide is 8.5 times 10 to the power of minus 7, while the Ksp for silver chloride is 1.8 times 10 to the power of minus 10. So because of the fact that this guy is smaller, this guy will precipitate. Because it's smaller, Ksp will, the silver iodide will precipitate, okay? Precipitate, okay? So because of the fact that the silver iodide is smaller, it will what? It will precipitate. So the smaller the Ksp, the more possible that the salt or the ions of the salt will what? Selectively what? Precipitate out from the solution. So that is just the concept behind selective what? Precipitation of ion. And this thing is applied, this selective precipitation of ion is applied in qualitative inorganic analysis to separate ions, okay? Ions of two substances, okay? So we use this method to separate ions in qualitative inorganic analysis.